Many town and municipal governments across Vermont struggle to fill open positions on local school and select boards, as well as positions like listers, auditors, health officers, and others. For many residents, it's not from a lack of interest, but a lack of time and work and family commitments. A new program being launched by the Southern Vermont Economy Project hopes to reverse that and offer some training for people who want to get engaged in their communities and make a difference. Known as the Get On Board program, the idea involves equipping potential municipal board and commission members with more information about how town governments work. 4 Saturday class sessions, with 3 more in between held remotely, will push the information forward. We talked with Meg Stoloff, the Southern Vermont Economy Project Manager at the Brattleboro Development Credit Corporation, to learn more.
So this program is designed to help kind of identify, recruit, identify, train, nurture, and support volunteers in all kinds of community roles. So from serving on town government boards and committees to local project committees to even just serving on nonprofit boards, which we have a lot of in our region. So it's really we're going to touch on all those and kind of help people understand how all those groups and roles work together. This sort of seems like that, going in at that root level, as we've been working more closely with towns, as there's been ARPA money on the ground and sort of helping towns identify projects that they could complete and ways they can use this funding and apply for other funding, it's become sort of more and more clear that kind of starting at this root level of helping to encourage more people to get involved will really help build capacity, because we're here, sort of capacity means being able to do more, and having more people to do it is really important. So I think, it's something that people realize. We did a teaser session at our Southern Vermont Economy Summit, where we talked about increasing local engagement, and it was attended, and we got a lot of great feedback from people, a lot of great ideas, and those have all been sort of worked into the subject matter that we're addressing.
So, how do folks sign up for it? What do they do?
So we have a website that's sovermontzone.com that kind of highlights a lot of the regional work that we do, and there's a link to apply there. You can find out more about the sessions and when they take place. So the class does start October 11th, and we'll be having longer in-person sessions on Saturdays starting in the end of October, once a month through the beginning of January. So yes, you can find out more information, check to see if you're available for the dates, and apply there. We are, I would say, halfway full at this point, which is really exciting. But we're still accepting applications, and we can always expand a little bit if we need to, but we're hoping to keep the cohort fairly intimate so people can really get to know one another. So we're hoping to have around 30 people, and we're really halfway there at this point. So we're actually going to have a mix of in-person sessions with some online content just to provide some flexibility, but we're going to spread out across the region. We're going to be in several towns. So the first one will be in Townsend. We'll have a session in Manchester. We'll have a session in Wilmington, and the last session is still to be determined. But we wanted this to be an opportunity for people to travel around the region a little bit and to see other towns, other community spaces, and really get to know the region. So we will provide suggestions of things that are along the way or in the area if people want to make more of a day of it, take it as a field trip. But it's also just a great chance to explore a really beautiful part of Vermont. And so in between, we're going to do some things over Zoom. And there also will be some homework where we'll ask each attendee to attend a board meeting in their town. So whether it's school board, select board, or another type of meeting that they're interested in, but specifically probably a municipal board meeting. And we want them to sort of go in with their thinking hat with what we've learned and discussed, and think about how they feel interacting with their town, how their town interacts with people, what they've learned in the class helps them understand what's happening. So there will be, homework, and then we'll have a Zoom session where everyone will sort of report back on their town meeting. And then we'll have some other content where it's sort of the Zoom sessions will give people an opportunity to sort of take in some content, which then we'll discuss in person at the in-person meetings. So we're really, hoping to have a lot of deep conversations in person, but then give some flexibility with the online sessions, which will be recorded. So if people need to watch them later, they'll have some flexibility built in.
So it's not too late to sign up for this course if serving your community as a town official in some capacity has been an idea you've been considering but held off on. For the GNAT-TV News Project, I'm Andrew McKeever.